Friends, welcome back to our online class series. Today we are going to study another poem of William Blake. The title of the poem is The Tiger. First we are going to recite the whole poem in one flow and then we will see rest of the things about the poem and explain it line by line. Tiger, first the spelling, it might appear wrong to you, but it is not wrong spelling. It is archaic spelling of tiger. So don't get confused about it. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what soldier and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dared hand and what dared feet? What dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp dare its deadly terror clasp? When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? Now, let's begin. The Tiger poem was published in William Blake's poetry book. The title of the book was The Songs of Experience, and this book was published in 1794. This is the most popular poem of William Blake that was written by him. This is one of the most anthologized poems in English literature. This is the sister poem to The Lamb, which was published in the Songs of Innocence in 1789. This is the sister poem of that poem, The Lamb. If we see about its summary, let's see what it is in. The tiger is a fearful creature with a lovely shape. In the forests at night, its eyes burn brightly like balls of fire. The poet wonders to know who framed the tiger's body, fearful but well proportioned. He shows the entire process of the tiger's creation in this poem. We are going to see and that thing. First, the fire of the tiger's eyes is gathered from the cosmos. Then his heart is created. Then the feet and ultimately the brain of the tiger was created. Blake describes the process of creation by a series of wonder-struck questions and not by an elaborate description. The creator of the tiger must have gone to distant volcanic deeps or hell or the skies that we can call heaven in order to fetch needful fire for its eyes. He must have to take great physical labor and much time in forming the muscles of the tiger's heart. And when the tiger became a living reality, his paws and his legs appeared dreadful. The creator also must have used the huge hammer, anvil, and chain in forming the symmetry of the tiger. He displayed great skill and courage while creating the tiger. The angels were so amazed to see the creation of the tiger that they threw down their spears and wept. The poet wonders if God smiled with satisfaction to see his new creation. He cannot make out how God, who created the meek and innocent lamb, also created the ferocious tiger. If we talk about the theme of the poem, then it is like this. The main theme of William Blake's poem, The Tiger, is creation and origin of the tiger. The speaker is in view of the fearsome qualities and raw beauty of the tiger, and he rhetorically wonders whether the same creator could have also made the lamb. That is the another poem of William Blake. He wonders where such qualities come from and meditates on the roles of experience and knowledge in creating powerful forces, including those that are dangerous and evil or evil. If we talk about the structure of the poem, it is like this. The poem consists of 6 stanzas that are quatrains, and you know very well a quatrain is a 4-line stanza. Each quatrain contains 2 couplets, and you know, I hope, a couplet is a pair of 2 rhyming lines. Thus we have 24 lines in the poem and 12 couplets and 6 stanzas. A neat and balanced poem it is. The question in the final stanza repeats except for one word there. The wording of the first stanza perhaps suggesting that the question Blake raises will continue to perplex thinkers ad infinitum. So this was the structure of the poem, and if we talk about the rhyme scheme of the poem, it is like this: A A B B C C D D E E F F G G H H, and like this. This goes on, so on. And if we talk about the meter of the poem is written in trochaic tetrameter with catalectic at the end of each line. Now, what is tetrameter line? Tetrameter is a line that has 8 syllables, that has 4 feet, and each foot has 2 syllables. So tetrameter line has 8 syllables in all. And the foot is trochaic. Trochaic is a foot in which first syllable is stressed and the second is unstressed. So the poem is in trochaic foot. And what is catalectic? Catalectic is the absence of syllable in the final foot in a line. In Blake's poem, the unstressed syllable is absent in the last foot of each line. Thus, every line has 7 syllables, not the conventional 8. This is a strange thing about the poem, that you are not going to find here the 8th syllable, 8th unstressed syllable. Each line is each line does not have the 8th syllable, that is unstressed syllable. Each line has only 7 syllables. If we illustrate the following things, what is trochaic and what is tetrameter line, then see here. This is the line, first line: tiger, tiger, burning bright. This is the first foot. It has 2 syllables, tie and g, I, तो इसमें टाई जो रेड किया हुआ है, दिस इज द स्ट्रेस्ड सिलेबल, और जो ब्लैक लेटर्स में है ये है अनस्ट्रेस्ड सिलेबल. ये पैटर्न कंटिन्यू रहता है. टाइगर सेकंड में भी यही, पहला टाई सिलेबल है वो स्ट्रेस्ड है, दूसरा अनस्ट्रेस्ड है. ऐसे बर्निंग इसमें 2 सिलेबल है और ये निंग, बर्निंग, इसमें पूरा ये यद्यपि रेड किया हुआ है, लेकिन यहाँ पे ब है, ब जो साउंड है वो स्ट्रेस्ड है, और इंग है वो स्ट्रेस नहीं है। ऐसे ही ये अंतिम सिलेबल है ब्राइट, इसमें एक ही सिलेबल है। इसके आगे अगर सिस्टमेटिक तरीके से अपन देखें तो एक सिलेबल और होना चाहिए था, तब ये पूरी टेट्रामीटर लाइन बनती, लेकिन इसी का नाम कैटेलेक्टिक है। तो अंतिम सिलेबल यहाँ से गायब है, इसलिए ये लाइन हो गई ट्रोकेइक टेट्रामीटर कैटेलेक्टिक लाइन। I hope you might have understood what I said. If we talk about figure of speech in the poems and allusions, then they are like this. The poem had used, the alliteration has been used in the poem. You can see in the first line, tiger, tiger, the TT sound is repeated, burning bright, bear sound is repeated, frame thy fearful symmetry, here the F sound is repeated. So alliteration is used in this poem. Second is the use of metaphor in the poem, the comparison of tiger and his eyes to fire. Here you are, when we will explain the poem in detail, you will see that there are two metaphors in the poem. Tiger has been used with the burning bright, and his eyes also have been used in the sense of fire. Anaphora, the figure of speech anaphora is also used when you will see here the repeated use of the word what in the beginning of lines. What, so this is the use of anaphora. Here are the examples: what dreadful hand, what dread feet, what the hammer, what the chain. This is the anaphora. Anaphora is a figure of speech in which the same word is repeated at the beginning of each line or sentence or phrase or clause. So this is the figure of speech that is used. And allusions, if we talk about allusion, then immortal hand or eye is here indirect sign towards the god or Saturn. And another allusion is distant deeps or skies. This is the allusion for hell and heaven. This is indirectly signifies towards hell and heaven. If we talk about symbols in the poem, then the tiger is here symbol of evil or Saturn, or we can say the fierce force of human soul. And the word lamb is here symbol of innocence or goodness. Fire is here symbol of wrath or the very great anger that we say, that we can see in the eyes of the tiger. Distant deeps are here symbol of hell, and skies are here symbol of heaven. So this was the technical part of the poem that we discussed. I hope it will be beneficial for you. Now we are going to see the analysis of the poem stanza by stanza and line by line. So first let's begin with the first stanza. First I'm going to recite the stanza once more. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Though this last rhyme scheme is not matching properly, but it is okay. He begins the first quatrain with tiger, tiger, burning bright. Right away he uses repetition to catch the reader's eye. The word tiger is a symbol of all creation. In his poem, The Lamb, he uses the lamb as a symbol of innocent mankind, whereas the tiger is much more wild, mysterious, and ferocious animal, capable of great good and terrifying evil. Blake then supports that idea by describing the tiger as burning bright. The burning bright meaning being so ferocious, being so capable, so intelligent, and having the power to do anything. Going along with the idea of the tiger being a wild, mysterious creature, he uses powerful imagery with the line "the forests of the night." This imagery creates an awesome scene of a dark, mysterious environment in which the tiger is lurking. This suggests that the tiger is like a creature of the night, very dark, very mysterious, and again capable of doing unknown goods and evils. Blake ends his first quatrain with a rhetorical question: what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? The immortal hand or eye Blake uses is referring to a god. So he is saying that what god could create a frame, something that is both beautiful, symmetrical, and also so terrifying and fearful. The god who created such a creature is fearful because he made this beautiful creature of mankind to have free will. With free will means that they can choose to do right and wrong, and that is itself is terrifying. If I put this stanza in simple words, then I can say William Blake is directly addressing to the tiger, and he says that tiger, tiger, your fur or your coat, your skin is such uh, that it appears to be burning like a fire. It appears to be of the same color, that is the color of burning fire, and you look different in the during the night or in the forests of the night. Here he uses metaphor. He here says the nights, forests of the night, night रात के जंगलों में से जो टाइगर है वो अलग ही प्रतीत होता है. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Then in the last two lines he expresses his astonishment, surprise, that what could be the hands or what could be the god who created this beautiful and fearful shape or structure of the tiger. What kind of that god has been? वो कैसा देवता रहा होगा जिसने आपकी ये डरावनी और सुंदर ब्यूटीफुल बॉडी है उसको बनाया होगा, ऐसा वो फर्स्ट स्टेंजा में कहते हैं. This is all for today. Thank you very much.